What's up, opinions mostly? Friends, family, faithful viewers, it's been a long time since we've gotten together. So we thought, with the release of our schedules, we'd do a little short episode for you if you're still out there. This episode is brought to you by Woodson Whiskey, the Green Bay Packers, one and only, courtesy of Aaron the Hammer Quillen. Give it up for Aaron the Hammer Quillen. Aaron,
And Oakland Raiders. Charles Woodson was drafted by the Oakland Raiders.
Charles Woodson sponsors the show. Charles
Thank
Woodson
you,
sponsors the
Woodson
show.
Whiskey. Woodson Whiskey.
Yeah, Woodson Whiskey, the Packers version that you
Yeah,
got me.
I wonder why. I wonder why, Nick.
Isn't
really
that
ain't no
crazy?
telling.
Isn't that crazy that I said Josh Jacobs wouldn't get that many yards? He did it, and now he's on my fucking team? No.
That's karma for all the shit you talk. And now, to be honest with you, even though he's not on the Raiders, I hope he fucking balls the fuck out for only one reason only. It's not to help the Packers win, okay? It's not to help them score points. It's to prove
Say
you
it.
the fuck
Say
wrong.
it. Yes, thank you. Say it, Aaron. Say it from the mountaintop.
Hey,
Say it from the
all I
mountaintop.
know is I was right last year, and that's all that matters. Sitting directly next to our boy Aaron is the co-founder of Opinions Mostly. Give it up for Joe, Special Teams Ballery.
Shank that kick. Oh, shit. Okay. What's going on, fellas? Aaron, thank you. Preach it from the mountaintop, man. I guarantee you, when it comes fantasy draft time, he's going to purposely avoid drafting him. Guarantee you.
Oh, I know.
I'm probably going to draft him first round because he'll be a Packer. Either me or Dad will, you know?
Your dad will.
Dad will, because I don't know, based off last year, Josh Jacobs' worst first year this year. Second round for sure.
Yeah, I mean, but you know how Dad does it anyways. He drafts every Packer.
Oh, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. He's going to draft him first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's either going to be Josh Jacobs or Jordan Love.
Yeah,
J-Love.
that's a good point.
All right, so let's hop to it. We're gonna do a short episode, try to at least. In case you don't know, there's been a couple of postings. I've done some shorts about card ripping. I'm a ripper now. I get into it, spend a lot of money on these things. So we're gonna do one. We're gonna do this whole box, but piece by piece.
Nick, isn't that from last season?
This is a Panini Don Russ 2023 Elite. They just released these cards though, Joe.
Oh, okay.
So this was a birthday present from Celine. All right, here we go. First pack. Then we'll talk some action.
She didn't get you Pokemon cards?
Pokemans. Oh. Backwards Devontae Smith. Why are these all backwards? This is not how this is supposed to go. Because it's a spellbound Travis Kelce. All right.
Oh, man.
What a hitter, dude. Got Joey B, of course. Mike Evans. Devontae Smith. All right. That's actually pretty cool for the first pack. All right. Not too bad. All right. So that's that. We're going to do those probably throughout our actual season just to keep those card traders invested in our podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Did I move the camera?
No. Move the bottle. Yeah, there you go.
All right. So let's start out. Let's actually do the Rams. Let's talk a little bit about the Rams' upcoming schedule, okay? Joe, why don't you walk us through your wins, losses, and your predictions here?
Rams schedule.
Reasonable.
Rams schedule looking good. We're probably not going to go 16-0, but we'll probably go 15-1. The only loss I see is to the Buffalo Bills in prime time on Fox on Sunday, December 8th. Everything else is shaping out pretty good. We open up on the road at Detroit, revenge game again for the Detroit Lions, and Jared Goff to try and throw 400 yards on his old team and coach. We got the up-and-coming Cardinals week 2. And then, of course, somehow, third year in a row, we get the Niners week 3. Take it as it be. Week 4, Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams, this new built Bears team that everyone says is going to win the championship. We'll see about that. Week 5 for it seems like the 100th year in a row, we play the Packers again. I don't even know how this happens, but it's actually at SoFi Stadium, man.
Finally.
Yeah, it's going to be packed full of Packer fans.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's going to be a Packers home game for sure.
And every year we just whip your ass, so it makes sense.
Revenge game. This is a revenge game for me for sure. Week 6 got the bye. Week 7 we got the Raiders at SoFi. So that's gonna be another away game for the Rams.
That's our second home.
Yep, it is. I totally agree with you, man. Week 8, we got the Vikings and JJ McCarthy. Scott wants to try and get out there. He's like, all right, let's figure that out.
Are you going to?
He wants to. We're figuring that out for sure. I wouldn't mind.
So that's a strong possibility.
Easy win for sure. We got Seattle, who's kind of weak, looking good there. Miami. What's the pulse on Miami, fellas? I mean, are they better? Are they good? I mean, they lost some pieces in the offseason. Tua, is he that guy?
Their offense is still good.
Yeah.
Okay. But we all know they don't play good outside the state of Florida, though. You know what I mean?
It don't matter. They're gonna win.
All right.
California is Florida. What are you talking about? It's just not humid.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You make a
Sure.
good point there.
Surf
Week 10.
from celebrities.
Yeah. That's a good point. Very good point. Week 10 got the Patriots. Another easy dub. Philadelphia, week 11. We got the New Orleans Saints, week 12. We got Buffalo and San Francisco. We got the New York Jets. We got Aaron Rodgers. Then that's at It's in New York.
If Aaron Rodgers makes it that far.
If he makes it that long, that's a good point. If he doesn't retear his Achilles.
Poor guy.
It's funny. The guy that tore his Achilles last year, what was his name? The defensive edge rusher on the Bills. Anyway, he's on the Niners this year, and they played them week 1 on Monday. We'll get into that conspiracy. Well, the script's still being written, but we'll get into that later.
I don't think that's a big enough point to be written in the script. Like, who gives a shit? Holy shit! Get the tinfoil hats ready, boys.
I'm trying to get a leaked version of the script on the dark web right now. I got my sources, but I'm working on that. Overall, right? I'm feeling pretty good about 10 wins. I don't think 10 is outside the scope of possibility, assuming health, of course. One of those wins will be against Green Bay Packers.
I grow up to be as delusional as Joe when I grow up.
Right. Well, he doesn't make no fucking sense, dude.
I mean, I could be a Cowboy fan. That's a whole other level of delusion.
That's fair. Okay. All right. You got it.
That's actually way too true.
Yeah.
That's the Rams schedule. Pretty strong, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Not a bunch of gimmies outside of our division with Seattle and Arizona.
Yeah. All right.
New England and New York.
Is there any draft prospect that you're the most excited about on the Rams that you guys got?
Yeah. Our first round pick, Jared Verse, defensive end, Florida State. Awesome pick. Fucking loved it. Round 2, Brandon Fisk, defensive tackle. So right now we're already trying to rebuild the Aaron Donald gaping hole of the defensive line. I love the running back we took from Michigan, Blake Corum, backing up Kyren Williams. Fucking clutch, bro. In my opinion, that is going to be huge. And then I also liked our 5th round pick, Brandon Jackson, edge out of Washington State. We went all defense. And we went full defense for the most part. And we finally got a kicker. Joshua Carty from Stanford. I've been banging on the wall for years. We need a goddamn kicker. We finally got one.
Let's hope that he's not a bust.
Let's hope he's not a bust. But Rams went mostly defense this year, so I like what they did.
I say it seems like always
and offensive
all
line.
Your kickers.
I know. Ever since we lost Greg the Leg Zerline,
Yeah, Greg the Leg. That's a great name, too.
Great. Yeah.
All right. Pretty good. Pretty hot takes there, Joe. Well done. The only thing I really disagree about, I like the 10 wins thing. I think you're very reasonable in expecting that that's all you're going to get. It makes a lot of sense to me. The Packers, obviously, we're going to just dominate this year. So your prediction's wrong.
Jordan Love tour coming in here.
Easy money, baby. All right. Let's keep moving. I'm going to open this, but while I'm opening this, Aaron, why don't you talk to us a little bit about the one and only Raiders.
I hope that didn't cut out. Try not to do it too loud because I noticed last season that it always cut out when I did that. All right. Let's go into week 1. Where we have a rematch against the Los Angeles Chargers. Keep in mind, the last time that we played the Chargers, we had a franchise record of 63 points to, I think, they scored 24.
Jesus.
So that they're coming in for blood, and we're coming in to keep that. I think we're going to get that game.
I love it.
Do I take the over in that game?
Yeah, seriously.
I think so. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think week 1, both teams are going to come in hot and looking for blood.
Right.
You know, because with that game, Justin Herbert was benched, and you know he's going to want a piece of the action of us fucking putting an ass whooping on the Chargers. As I go through this list, I feel a different type of optimism. I just want to throw this out there. I feel a different type of optimism about this year, just with our coaching staff hires, and our draft and our free agency. So I know you guys know every year I say this is the Raiders' year, blah 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 blah. But this year feels different. This year actually
the Raiders' year.
This year does feel different. Even when I go through some of these losses, I think all these games are going to be close games.
Okay.
Week 2 against the Ravens, it's going to be a close one, but I don't think we're going to win that. 3 against the Panthers, going to win that.
Better win that one.
Yeah, against the Browns, we're going to win that. And then we go into, what is that, for week 5 against the Broncos. Broncos still have yet to beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Going to beat the Broncos again this year. Then
Probably. No.
Go into the Steelers. Going to beat the Steelers. You know, either if it's Russell Wilson or if it's Justin Fields, gonna beat them.
Aaron's like, it don't matter who's quarterbacking. We're whipping them. We're kicking their ass.
And then next week is against the Los Angeles Rams down in SoFi. And we're going to beat the Rams.
I think that'll be a physical game. That'll be a very physical game, I think.
It'll be a good game, but overall the Raiders are just they're better.
You call me delusional.
No, a realist, dog. That's me.
Yeah,
I'm being real.
Amen, brother.
Next week is against the Chiefs, which is also another going to be a revenge game from them, from us whooping that ass on Christmas.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're probably going to lose that one.
All the optimism. Oh yeah, by the way, we'll lose.
Realism, dog. Realism,
baby. Preach.
November 3rd, we play the Bengals. It's going to be a close game, but it'll be interesting if we actually pull that one off for whatever reason. Since Joe Burrow's been on the Bengals, it's been kind of our, we can't beat them. But we'll see.
Aaron, you'll win if he's injured that week.
Yeah,
and you'll win if he's injured.
Yeah, that's true. Because fucking the last time he was injured, we lost.
New year, baby. Hey, new year.
New year.
Game is against Miami Dolphins, November 17th. That will be in Miami. I think we're going to come back from those 2 losses and beat the Dolphins.
Ooh, bold prediction.
Yeah, you know what? It's always been up and down against the Dolphins, and they got us last time.
That is true.
I think it's our turn this time. No matter how shitty the Raiders are, they still find ways to beat good teams.
Aaron, you got their defensive guy too. On your team.
Yes.
Yeah, you got Wilkins now.
I think it's going to be huge.
Throw away the playbook.
Yeah. So we're going to beat the Dolphins next week. It's against the Broncos. We're going to beat the fucking Broncos. Fuck the Broncos. And then we play the Chiefs, and we're going to win that game.
That's on a Friday. I don't think you're going to win that. No.
Oh, no, we're going to win.
That's the Black Friday game.
We're going to win. We usually win our Thursday night or off night games.
And
it gets the Chiefs, and if we lose them first in the season, we're coming back for blood.
Well, Nick, it's a divisional game, bro.
Yeah, we're going to come back and beat the Chiefs then.
It's Patty Mahomes, dog.
The Chiefs always have. I mean, the Raiders always have stupid luck against the Chiefs.
And it is Patty Mahomes, but look what happened when we played them on Christmas. We forced a fumble for a touchdown and got a pick 6 off of them back-to-back plays. So
what I say, Nick, they get stupid luck against the Chiefs every time. The Raiders do, man.
That's stupid luck. Go look at those plays. Go look at those plays. You fucking piece of shit.
It's a blind man's luck, dude. It just happens.
Anyway, I'm trying to get through this. All right.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Buccaneers are going to win that one.
Wait, what about you think you don't think Baker's gonna put up a fight?
But we're gonna win.
Okay. All right.
Again, and then next week, December 16th, looks like it's gonna be a primetime game, 5:30. I don't know why these ones don't have the days of the week. This list
Monday night. That's a Monday.
Was it Monday night? For whatever reason, we can never beat the Falcons, so we're gonna lose that one.
But aren't you guys home? You guys should be all right.
Well, we're talking about Kirk Cousins here, man. I mean, Aaron's being a realist.
Kirk and jerk.
No,
Okay.
I just no matter what, we can't beat the Falcons. I don't know why. What it is about the Falcons, we just don't win. Again, and then next week, December 22nd, against the Jaguars. I can see that going either way. I'm gonna go ahead and take the win.
Might as well, right? Yeah, might as well.
And then December 29th,
Oh,
New Orleans, we will be playing Derek Carr and the Saints, and we will be making sure Derek Carr is the first quarterback to lose to all 32 teams in the league.
No, gee,
bro.
As much love as I have for the man, sorry, bud, we're taking your ass down.
Revenge game, bro.
You always loved men.
I do, but he ain't a Raider no more, and when we play him, he's the enemy. Raiders first, above players. Remember that. Last game of the season will be against Chargers, which is interesting because we start the season playing them and end the season playing them, and it's going to be cool to see 2 dubs against the Los Angeles Chargers. Fuck the Chargers.
Hey, Packers did the same thing last year with the Bears, first game and last game of the season.
I'll lay all that up. What am I saying here? 1, 2, 3.
Look at that shot clock. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
I'm predicting 12 wins.
12?
12 wins.
12 wins. This is a new year.
I'm the delusional one.
Great.
Are you making it to the playoffs?
Yeah. This is good. I don't know if we'll win the division, but we're definitely going to wild card.
Wild card. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you can't count on win division with Patrick Mahomes there.
No.
Yeah, your division is way too tough.
But if we do win the division, like that'll be my Super Bowl. I don't care if we lose fucking week 1.
Division party at my house.
You know, I like what the Raiders did in the offseason with their pickups, their draft. You got that tight end out of Georgia, which is dubbed probably the best.
Brock
Bowers. I honestly, I think the Raiders are just a quarterback away from being elite. You know what I mean?
To be honest, I mention him all the time, but RJ and I have talked about it with Gardner Minshew and AOC, Aiden O'Connell. Either one of those guys, they're just good enough to produce big numbers on this team.
I agree with you on Minshew.
With the support around him, even Aiden O'Connell. Think about how badly Josh McDaniels fucking didn't want to develop him. Drafted him and then straight up told him, "You are not playing. Jimmy G's our guy." So, and then now he's got a coach that believes in him and is giving him what he needs to do to succeed. And from what I'm reading out of the camp, it's a 50-50 coin toss between both quarterbacks because they're both so far doing very well.
I like Aiden O'Connell, man. I can see him being a solid quarterback, honestly.
Yeah, and I like Gardner Minshew and loved him since the Jacksonville days. He's definitely a solid quarterback for sure.
Either way, I think we're going to be fine.
They're kind of like the same quarterback too, which is interesting. Same play style. I feel like if Aiden O'Connell doesn't have a good year, if he doesn't start and doesn't have a good year, then he'll be the next Gardner Minshew. Yeah,
the good next solid backup. Either way, I just want to win fucking games. And we made some. Our defense finished, I think, last half of the season 5th or something ranked overall.
Yeah, defense is good, man.
And we built Christian Wilkins. Great signings right there. We kept some key players, and we can only go up from there.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Well said. That's well said. I like it, and I can appreciate that. Good job.
Thank you.
I can almost agree with 12 wins too, which is
surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk Packers and then wrap this bad boy up.
Oh God.
Go Pack, go! It's my day off, so I'm drinking. Cheers.
It's my energy drink. I haven't drank since Nick's birthday.
Nice. Good.
Yeah. That's all going to change next week, but I'm just taking a little break.
It's good to take a break every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Jesus. Okay. I haven't taken a shot like that in a while. Since my birthday. All right. Packers, here we go. Philadelphia Eagles, and y'all know where this is at. Raheel, right? It's gonna be a fun game. 7:15 p.m. game Friday. It's a Friday. Kicking it off pretty strong. That game, honestly, anytime it's a foreign country, who the fuck knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
I'd like to say the Packers are going to win.
Well, Nick,
it'll be interesting. What?
well, are the Packers even going to get there? Allegedly, they don't have a long enough runway at Green Bay International Airport. You know, that's what your GM keeps talking about.
Can you stop it? No.
Like that's the only fucking
Bruh.
international airport around them.
Well, they could bus into Milwaukee, which is 2 hours away.
Exactly.
But...
Gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, just fucking go, Nick.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, I think it'll be a close game, and it'll either be super close or super blowouty. And to be honest, I would say we're probably gonna lose that game, but I don't know for sure. I want to say win, but I'm gonna go with a loss. All right, week 2, Indianapolis Colts. I mean, that's. I mean, okay, it speaks for itself. And then we're here in.
Oh
Nashville.
shit! So you're going to that game, right?
I am going to that game. We're in the process of buying tickets. We're trying to get a head count right now, but a bunch of my friends from work are going. We're gonna tailgate, do the whole 9 yards and
Hell
stuff.
yeah!
It's gonna be wild. They don't want to sit with me because I'll be a Packer fan, and they're like, I was like, what the fuck? So like, I have to buy seats like separate from them. I was like, they're fucking stupid.
What a bunch of assholes!
Stock it up.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Exactly.
I was like, you guys aren't even real friends. Anyways, yeah, definitely going to that game, and obviously that's a dub, dude. I mean, it's the fucking Titans.
Yeah.
Then we got week 4, the Minnesota Vikings, dude. I feel like this season we're gonna win our division. I think something's different. Everyone's like blowing up the hype around Detroit still, and oh man,
deservedly so.
This is Jordan Love. I keep going back to the stats. He was second in passing touchdowns last year. It was his first year as a starter. I mean, you can't argue with that logic. Okay. Anyways, so that's a win for us. That's 3 wins right there, baby. Then we play the Rams. Historically, we're gonna win.
Okay, last year was a fluke, dude. Last year was a fluke. Oh no, the last 2 games were flukes.
What about the games before that?
Well, we drew up some stinkers for sure.
Yeah, silly. Okay,
I think this year we have a fighting chance against y'all for sure. Not like the last 2 years where our quarterback was not playing.
Okay. Whatever. Week 6, Arizona Cardinals. I mean, that should be a win too. Yeah, it should be 5. Then we get a little more difficult. We have a semi-interesting schedule. I don't want to say it's easy, but it's like right in the middle of like difficulty level, I think. Week 7, Houston Texans. That probably won't go in our favor.
No.
The good news is it's in Green Bay, so potentially that could give us home field, advantage. If we're on a roll though, like 6 games in a row, if that actually happens, like I said, and we win, that'll be a tough one to pull off. So I'll count that as a loss for now. Then we play at Jacksonville. Kind of like what you said, Aaron. It's kind of like, who is Jacksonville right now?
Yeah.
But we're going to take the dub on that one.
Yep.
Moving on, we got Detroit Lions. All right. This is in Green Bay. This is my favorite game on the schedule so far.
That's a revenge game for the Lions too.
Yeah. So if the Lions want to actually hold up to their reputation last year, they're going to have to beat us this game. But once again, it's in Green Bay. So I'm going to take the dub on this one for us just to keep the Lions in check and let them know, hey, we're still top dog, Don't fucking blow up just because you did so good last year. Oh, look at us. We're division champions. Shut the fuck up.
Tell us how you really feel.
I love it.
Still a bunch of losers.
Jesus.
Okay. Then we're playing at Chicago week 11. Well, we have a bye week, week 10. Week 11, Chicago. We own the Bears. Nothing has fucking changed. Caleb Williams is fucked. I mean, he sold. They sold his soul. They stole his soul. He's the next Justin Fields, except not probably as good. In my opinion, it's just game over. Whatever. Then the Niners. Okay, this one I'm gonna just say we historically are horrible against the Niners. Yeah. We never beat the Niners.
Hey, at least it's a home game. At least it's a home game.
But you're historically bad against the Niners in postseason. So it could be different because it's regular season. You always lose them in postseason. Yes.
This is fair. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're gassed up and like we do pull off all these wins and only
Yeah.
lose 2 games up to that point, that would be the one where we really prove ourselves and keep the momentum rolling. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you'll lose them in the championship game.
You, dude. No.
Nick, I'll circle back around with you on this game when I get the official script. Let you know.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, when you get the script, let me know, please.
Hey, when you get this script, does it come with a roll of tinfoil for all your hats?
Duh. No.
Aaron, what do we say about stupid questions? Okay, I mean, no.
Obviously.
My bad, guys. My bad.
All right. So week 12, I'm gonna say against San Francisco, just because I have to be a realist or like try to like make it seem like we're not gonna win every game. We'll take the L on that one.
Okay.
Also, this Thanksgiving game, week 13, I believe in the Miami Dolphins hugely. So I think that'll be a really tough game for us. And if our defense doesn't step up, we're gonna lose that game. Our offense, they could outshoot, but defensive wise, Miami has a slightly better defense. Dak Prescott,
And
But
the
they
Fins
lost,
are playing in
they lost
Miami.
Christian Wilkins, who's like their number one sack guy.
Yeah, but I still don't. If it's not Aaron Donald, then it doesn't matter, right?
Thank you. The GOAT.
We'll see.
Speaking of, I
take
just
that
told
Dak
Jalen
Prescott
Waddle.
card. Take that Dak Prescott card.
What?
Dak Prescott. Take that Dak Prescott card. If I can learn how to speak here, and just throw it in the trash, please. All right.
English, motherfucker.
Get it off the screen.
What are you talking about? I can sell this to some dumbass that's a Cowboys fan.
All right, that's a fair point.
Easy money.
Fucking multiply like rabbits too, so they're everywhere.
Yeah, right. Fuckers. Literally.
And then Nick, a point against you. The Fins are playing in Miami, where they seemingly score 70 points week in and week out. So
yeah. I mean, we used to be really good on Thanksgiving Day, and then Favre left. No, I'm just kidding. All right. And then so I'm gonna take a loss on that one too. I'll just be, Then we're gonna go back to Detroit, we're going to play Detroit again, but this time at Detroit for week 14.
It's gonna be a loud stadium.
That one I'm gonna say we're gonna win again just because I think we're gonna take our division and we're gonna dominate. We're gonna put our nutsack all over their fucking.
So you're
Lions
saying you're
and
sweeping the
Patriots.
Lions?
Oh yeah, no problem. No questions asked.
Oh my
We're
lord!
sweeping the Lions. No questions asked.
Get this man some
No
tinfoil.
questions asked. Look who's fucking talking.
I'm a realist, all right?
Week 15, we're playing the Seattle Seahawks. I mean Pigeons or whatever. Hawks. Oh God, Jesus. Got your ass.
He had a hairball in his throat. So
The mustache is falling in. Yeah.
This might be a difficult game, but we're gonna win.
Shut up. That's a win. Stop it.
I know, but we're
Stop
gonna
it.
win. I know, but it's the Seahawks.
You can't count them out.
Yeah, they always pull some weird shit like
Yeah.
at the end of games or something. So but I think
mean,
we'll win.
On the one hand, not to get into it too much, this is a new Seahawks team without Pete Carroll too, so we'll see how they are.
Yeah, they could either be super dangerous or super lousy.
Yeah.
All right, and then week 16, we got the Saints. I feel about Derek Carr. So
That's a Derek Carr revenge game because it's going against
And-
Nick. The
I was
non-believer.
gonna say,
Yeah.
we remember last year, right? When we were at the
Yeah.
Kentucky Music Festival, and what happened then? That one fan was like, Celine was wearing her jersey, and the fan was wearing her New Orleans jersey, and she's like, "Oh, so sorry for your loss," the lady said, and Celine's like, "Actually, we're up by 3 points, bitch." And I'm like, "Oh, shit." And the lady's
remember
like, "What?" And they're like,
Yeah.
we just 24 unanswered points or something.
Yeah.
Derek
game.
Carr hurt his shoulder, so he got taken out of the game.
Yeah,
Yep.
fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful. So I'm gonna say we're gonna win that game too. That's the late game, the prime time. So that'll be an interesting one, but we'll win. Sunday, December 9th or 29th. That's week 17 against the Vikings, dude.
Ooh.
That's in Minnesota. We're taking our division. We aren't gonna lose one game. Mark my words today. We aren't gonna lose one game divisionally.
You know, Nick, the difference between playing the Vikings December 29th, week 17 versus week 5, JJ McCartney will be starting and balling out of control by week 17, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's going to be an L.
It's probably going to start week 1. Like, they don't really have another quarterback.
Yeah, they got
Ask the Reaper.
They got Sam Darnold, dude. And he's going to ball out of control while he's in, too.
No,
Under that offense.
Sam Darnold he's done.
He's going to rejuvenate his career this year with the Vikings.
McCarthy will start, mark my words.
Marked. All right, words are marked.
Nick, I like your predictions. There's one thing I will disagree with you on.
What?
I think one of those Lions game you will lose.
I agree.
You haven't even let me finish week 18 against the Bears. We're going to win. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I forgot there's 18 games. Sorry.
That's all right. But, yeah, we're going to win all of our divisional games. So I'm chalking it up to, what do I got here? 4 losses? Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think we'll win the division, honestly.
Wins.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, I mean, think about it last year, dude. We beat the Cowboys in the wild card fucking bullshit. I mean, I see us going pretty far.
No, I like it. I do like it. It's not a bad prediction just because, like you're saying, based off what they were doing last year, they were only getting better as the year was going on. So, same offense basically, youngest team in the NFL. Like the whole offseason together, they're probably going to come out shooting. I like it.
Fuck yeah!
But I do think they're gonna lose once to the Lions.
Okay,
NFC
which game
North...
are you gonna pick?
Huh?
Which game are you gonna say they're gonna lose? Which to the Lions? Which one? The first one at home, the Packers at home, week 9, or us in Detroit?
I'm saying in Detroit. Personally, I'm saying in Detroit.
I'm gonna go at home in Lambeau.
Just like an upset, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just a quick tidbit here. I got the Vegas odds for over/under win totals for every team. Looking for our teams right now.
Vegas
Packers,
is not like the Raiders, so it's going to be low.
even though they're there.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Packers over/under total 10.5.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Raiders 6.5.
Yeah, see.
Rams 8.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the over on all 3 of those.
I'm about to say
right.
I'll take the over on all 3. I think the Raiders one's an easy one to take an over on for sure.
Yeah, there's no way we're not winning more than 6 games. Like
I think Jake, your head coach, won 6 games by himself when he got upgraded.
Out of curiosity, Joe, what is the Lions over/under?
Lions 10.5.
Okay.
And just for reference, there's 3 teams. The top 3 teams are the Ravens, the Niners, and the Chiefs, all at 11.5.
Yeah, that's 11.5. Like, who makes these fucking odds?
I don't know, but bet your life savings on them right
now. Over.
Right.
Sweet. All right. Well, that was a good little short recap there.
I got 2 things I want to point out as well, if you don't mind me, Nick.
All right, Queen.
2 interesting scheduling things I want to point out here. The first one is about the Chicago Bears in particular. So Chicago Bears, obviously rookie quarterback Caleb Williams. They got all these pieces. They got the offensive line fixed. They had a solid defense coming into the season. The NFL really gave them a fucking bone with the schedule. They're playing home against Tennessee, on the road against Houston, on the road against Indy, on the road against the home against the Rams, home against the Panthers, home against the Jaguars, at Washington, at Arizona versus New England. That's 1 through 10. Those are all very winnable games for a rookie quarterback. They don't play their first divisional game until the Packers week 11. So, like, Caleb Williams.
That's kind of bullshit.
Caleb Williams and his Bear team is going to have a chance to grow in 10 weeks before they even start playing their divisional rivals. So I thought that was an interesting schedule build for the Bears, something that just poked out of my eye. And then the second thing I want to point out is just the New York Jets and how many primetime games they have, especially early in the season, as opposed to latter. Right? What's that? Yeah, 6 of them.
6 of them, right? Yeah.
And this is when they're supposed to be hypothetically the most healthy too, instead of later in the season. So, the NFL definitely putting the Jets on display, especially being one of them being the international games as well with Aaron Rodgers.
It's because they're expecting Rodgers to fucking
ball,
play the full season, and ball out and be what the Jets are supposed to be. But
that's not going to go well. It's going to be a rude awakening.
Dude, they might lose all 6 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, how are we feeling about the Niners? Week 1 on the road. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, like Nick pointed out, historically not doing good
The
against
Niners, the Niners are the Niners. As much as I fucking hate them, they're gonna be a winning team.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter who they play, where they play at. They find ways to win. Unless it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'll say they also find ways to lose in the Super Bowl and championship games.
Can't handle the pressure. I just pulled this Tony Pollard status card. It's a numbered card. So numbered cards means they only make as many as there are. They only made 625 of these, and I got number 216. Kind of cool. I mean, it's Tony Pollard.
So that to a Titans fan.
You know, there's only 182 of these made. It's a mini replica of Tom DeLonge Stratocaster signed by Tom DeLonge himself.
Whoa.
That's actually pretty sweet. Look. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
That probably might be worth a couple extra dollars in that Tony Pollard card. I'll say that much.
No, it was only. I think it was only like $80 for a fucking piece of plastic that's signed. But whatever, you know.
It's still cool.
Okay, I have one thing I want to bring up. It's not football related. Been paying attention to the PGA Championship this week at all?
Yes, Scotty Scheffler.
I hope to God Scotty Scheffler wins.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And then I hope, because he has an arraignment on Tuesday, I hope he brings his fucking trophy with him to his arraignment.
Yes, dude. Well, I did see a clip from today. A couple police officers came by and shook his hand and apologized, essentially.
Well, I did see that there was eyewitnesses saying that it didn't happen like the police report says it happened, like, because they're saying, you know, he was like, but Scotty Scheffler was like freaking out, like trying to get through like whatever scene there was, but like people are saying, no, that's not what happened. They just gave him a fucking car and arrested him.
There's reasons why they'll drop it, and like his car being labeled that he's supposed to be there. Is a you know.
Yeah, those charges were dropped.
Yeah.
And two, he wasn't like throwing a tantrum or like a fit or like fighting, arguing, or raising his voice. I mean, come on.
He apologized to the officers. Yeah. He's like, I didn't realize you're police officers.
The arresting officer put in his report that his $80 fucking pants were damaged beyond repair.
Bro, I saw that. I was going to bring that up if you didn't, Aaron. I'm glad you did. That was so fucking funny.
That's because he's fucking freaking out right now. He's like, oh God, I'm fucked.
My $80 pair of Dockers are damaged beyond repair.
I haven't gotten caught up on today's round, but as of yesterday, Scotty Scheffler was only behind like 3 strokes, tied for 3rd. Mm-hmm. So he's got a chance. He's got a chance.
I think he dropped a little bit because I saw him this morning. I think it was like 7th or 8th, but
was he wearing an orange jumpsuit?
Yeah. You already see all the shirts that all the kids made of?
Oh yeah.
That's
like so. I don't. This is what confuses me. Like you saw the one where the guy had the free Scotty, and it's his fucking mugshot.
Yeah.
How like does he have like a t-shirt machine? And like so he was able to pull the fucking the mugshot off and then put it on his shirt like that.
He just goes home. He's just like
he knows a guy. He knows a guy who works at the shop.
Bro, if I'm Scotty Scheffler, I am signing all those shirts.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah, man.
If you don't, you're pathetic.
Yeah.
This goes down in golf infancy for sure, man. This is gonna be priceless.
This is great. You know what? This is gonna bring in more viewers. Like,
yeah, I think. Well, that's what I was saying. I think this is kind of like a ploy. This is kind of like a stunt. You know what I mean?
Have you watched Full Swing on Netflix?
No.
It's made me want to watch. Like I actually watch these tournaments. Like there's a lot of fucking drama that happens in these tournaments. Like it's insane. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Full Swing Netflix.
Sponsor us.
Anyway, that was just the only thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah. That was some big shit too. Yeah. It helped me get through my day. No.
That was
funny. All right, kids, let's wrap this thing up. Thank you guys for watching another installment of Opinions Mostly. We hope to see you guys again soon. We'll try to be more on our game and go football.
Sports, yeah.